Skirt, skirt. Hola, Kenny.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're back at it, man. How you feeling today?
Feeling great. Feeling great.
Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Yes Daily Show. Okay? Dude, man, I
Yes,
think,
sir.
look, man, we are building to become one of the most crypto and self-improvement channels, wouldn't you say, to be able to continuously motivate, educate, and share knowledge with one
Yeah.
another. I
Yep.
mean, I think that packs a punch. What would you say?
That's the old punch. And
Yeah,
and
man.
exactly what we do on our daily show is just try to create more value in the space
Absolutely.
right now of
It's,
crypto.
even if we help one person or two people, man, we have
Yep.
accomplished our mission.
That's
So,
the goal.
speaking of accomplishing our missions, one of our missions is to give away $500 worth of Cardano.
Free money. Free money.
Free money, free money. Okay, two winners, $250 each. Once we get to 5,000 subscribers, and all you have to do to be entered is to subscribe, share the video, and like it as well, so we can get there even sooner. Now, let's jump right into the markets here.
Yeah, there's a lot of transactions moving in markets right now. Ethereum is also moving upwards. All the coins are actually doing well. There's been some downward movement in the last few hours, but for the day, Bitcoin is progressing. The global market cap is actually now at 1.68. We're on the way back to 2 trillion.
Absolutely.
Definitely back to 3 trillion. Bitcoin is currently up 4%. Dogecoin is still at number 9, making some upward movements there as well. Let's see what Shiba is doing, for example. Shiba is probably still sucking. Yeah, Shiba is at number 35,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
it's
Not making a
holding.
lot of movements.
It's holding. Listen, man, I have high hopes, man. Your Tesla is coming, sir.
Amen to that. But that
Abs-
Shiba swap is kicking my butt, man. It got a couple of my pennies stuck in there. Not,
Absolutely.
not too
Yeah.
happy about that.
Hey, we're holding, man. Diamond hands, sir. Diamond hands. Don't forget. Sometimes it's not pretty. Like you mentioned before, a lot of transactions going on with Tether. As far as if you look at the 24-hour volume here, 66 billion. That's a lot of transactions.
Yeah, apparently this
You
is
know.
the first time stablecoin have exceeded both Bitcoin and Ethereum in terms of volume.
Absolutely. Hey, man. I can't wait to get to screw analysis because I think we're going to be looking at the Wyckoff theory again, and we called it. We're at that phase C. Things are about to change. Jumping into the news here, Tether awarded patent application approval for USPTO. Tell us a bit about
Yeah.
this one, sir.
So the fun interesting thing we just talked about Taylor with all the different transactions. And I
Right.
think this might even it's a stable coin, but this might actually create more value to the markets because now they've just won this interesting patent that allows them to allow you as a token holder or an
Yeah.
NFT
One
holder,
NFT creator, yeah.
yeah, NFT creator to basically say, hey, this is my patent product. So let's say you do music or let's say you do arts. Someone cannot be out there and steal your product. It's your product, so it's easy for you to sell and use smart contracts around that. This is a very very interesting development. I think it's gonna make a major impact in the art and music industry.
Absolutely. We speak a lot about crypto adoption here, and I think that this is one of those things that are a cornerstone, right, to how we can all eventually one day have some governing rules to peacefully use crypto with one another. So I think that's really cool. Um, into more crypto adoption and NFTs again. Today must be an NFT day for us, man.
Let's call it NFT day,
Hey,
man.
love it. Today is NFT day. We're dubbing that. Coca-Cola joins NFT ecosystem through Decentraland. World famous soda company Coca-Cola will join the NFT ecosystem through an event organized in Decentraland. Decentraland is virtual, ladies and gentlemen, right?
Yep.
There's a token representing it as well. On July 30th, there will be a Coca-Cola sponsored event in the virtual world to celebrate International Friendship Day. There will be NFT giveaways during the virtual event. This is pretty cool, man.
Yeah, yeah. Back in 2006, 2007, there was this big virtual application that we did in grad school. This was an actual grad school project.
Right?
We're involved in creating a virtual space, a virtual market space, and virtual market space, having a virtual life. And Facebook is working on that, Google is working on all of that, and now for Coca-Cola, a major franchise to be getting involved as well is critical. So
Absolutely.
this is major.
Oh, dude,
With
this is pretty
Coca-Cola
cool.
getting involved, I'm sure a lot of industries are going to start considering what the hell is Coca-Cola doing in there. And the reality is there is money to be made in the virtual space. A lot of
Hey,
people don't know about it because they're not geeks, but yeah,
dude,
it's a
I
different world
say
out there.
wherever there is people, man, wherever there's a fan base, there is a service to be provided.
Yes.
And I think that any company out there right now that is seeing this, should probably act accordingly. Uh,
Exactly
diff-
the same thing we do with stocks as well, right? Crowd
Absolutely.
mentality. If there are crowds there, you want to
Yeah,
be there.
absolutely. Because that's where the money is made.
Yep.
Deflationary Ethereum EIP 1559 upgrade slated for August 4th deployment. This is the London upgrade, right?
Yes,
Um,
sir.
Ethereum lead developer Tim Bako posted a block activation proposal on GitHub on July 6, revealing that the mainnet upgrades is set to deploy block 12 mil 965k. This works out as an estimated date of August 4th for the London hard fork, not mid to late July as previously expected. The target will become official if the various Ethereum client teams agree to the proposal. So this is one of those things where Ethereum is trying to upgrade the way it works right now, if you will, right? Going to proof of stake instead of proof of work. And there's a lot of talk about how this is going to reduce gas fees and
It's getting, man. It's
better
because I'm getting
transaction
killed right now.
speeds and things like that. Hey, it needs to, man. If it doesn't, it's going to be tough to keep justifying using.
Yeah.
Oh man, I know some experiences we've had with gas fees have not been exactly pleasant. You got to just calculate your moves, man,
Was it
before you
yesterday
make
that
them.
we would just throw money out left and right?
Yeah, just to make a few transactions there. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see how this goes. But I think one other big thing that is out there is the idea that when this happens, Ethereum is going to run. As a matter of fact, for some people, they believe that this will be so intense that Ethereum will actually flip Bitcoin. Do you think that's the case?
I think Ethereum is having some competition around that.
Right.
Um, but the competition is slacking up, so they do have a great opportunity here.
Yep.
If they can make the timeline, there's a big chance it's gonna run up, but
Yep.
there's a huge gap to fill. Uh,
Hey, I mean,
so that kind of run up, man, that's gonna be super crazy. That
exactly.
said, though, I am prepared. I need to start putting more money in it. I got a lot of money staked, so I guess either way, I still make money, right?
Either way, you're in there, man, and that's the whole point. Being there at the bottom. Well, I think
Yep.
I think Ethereum. It's possible that Ethereum can flip Bitcoin one day. That is a conversation that can definitely be had, but it's not going to be at this event. Is what I'm saying. Jumping into Scribble analysis here, Bitcoin.
Scribble.
Oh, look at that, man. I feel like a lot of our lines have just been blasted away, man. Can we remove these yellow ones down here now? I think that for now at least, we'll revisit
Yeah,
that in the
yeah, yeah.
future.
They can say goodbye.
Yeah, I just want the chart to be clean. We have.
Yeah.
All right. So here's one thing I want to point out here: the 20 moving average, right, which is the red line there.
Yeah.
As I've come to learn, that is a very, very strong line with crypto. Okay. Pay attention to this. The red line. You would see that every time that the candles are below that 20 moving average, we're taking a downturn, right? Continuously. But every time it's above it, it tends to be I think it's the 26, the 20, and the 16. Right? They kind of do this, right? So, but once the price action crosses that 20-day exponential moving average, right, things are on the up and up. And of course, we have not crossed that for a very long time. However, now we have crossed it. We have closed the candle above it, which confirms, and we've run up. And now we are at the next resistance point, which we set here at 38k, which Bitcoin has now crossed above 38k and closed above this. So I think we're going to be hanging out here for a while. And the next struggle point really is 41k. What are your thoughts on this one, sir?
Yeah, I have to pull up my phone real quick. I'm trying to figure out what trend that is. There's also a trend called the alligator
Right.
when the mouth opens, and the
Ooh.
AVs are showing that right now. So
Yes.
that's an upward trend. That's a bullish trend. This is an alligator right now. So you want to be in. That's like that might be the reason why a lot of folks are getting out of Tether,
Right.
trying to get into Bitcoin.
I mean, I think it's showing that it's moving right now. And if that was not confirmation enough, I will also say, if you want to look at the Wyckoff theory, we are in that final phase where we make the run up, right? So that's just another supporting fact right there. And for the daily chart, you know, that TTM is now moving to the upside. It's kind of difficult to see that just suddenly reverse, because the daily chart definitely takes its time to do things. And RSIs are looking pretty good so far as well, right? We're just hanging around at 70 to 69 for the RSI, which is definitely not oversold.
It's not
Or overbought, rather.
Overbought, yeah.
Overbought, that's the term I'm going for. Exactly. So, overall, looking good. I think we're going to be running up from here. What do you think?
Yeah, we're gonna run it up, but if you remember the White Cloud theory, we're gonna have this period where it's gonna try to come back down.
There'll be pullbacks, absolutely.
Then, yeah.
There'll be pullbacks, yeah. But I think from here, there's not.
You want your bottoms to continue to increase higher.
Exactly. So we're looking for those higher highs and or higher lows and things like that.
Higher lows. Yeah.
Well, higher highs and higher lows will be an upward trend.
Yeah.
So exactly. Ethereum looking nice, also looking like a zebra on this chart here, man. Currently trading at 23.11. What are your thoughts on this chart?
It's the slow version of the of Bitcoin right now, so they kind of mirroring each other at the moment.
Of course.
There's still that strong resistance that it's about to face, but as predicted, it's gonna try to go up back up there. Right. There's a lot of good news around it. The fundamentals around Ethereum is can't do too much fundamental, but technicals look good so far.
Absolutely. Well, I think people are anticipating that London upgrade as well, and we'll see what that does for the price. So that is one factor that is going for it at this time. Yeah. And again, once more, broke through that downward pattern there. We're now seeing that run up. TTM is looking good. It's not overbought, if you will, and we're just waiting for it to approach this $2,405 resistance point here, and if it breaks through that, then maybe a little bit of a run up, but I still think you'll be consolidating above 2405.
Yep. I'm still kind of iffy about that resistance level.
Right. So I think by Friday something should materialize, and we'll go from there. Last but not least, before we close this out, Cardano. I'll also say it's also interesting. We're now getting those entry signals for the first time in a while.
Yeah. The moving averages have not aligned up yet, so it's not a very strong signal.
True.
It's still in that the alligator is still sleeping.
True, but I will point out. I will also point out it's crossing that 20 EMA as well. Yep. So we just need the confirmation over there, and but I agree, those lines are still coming in.
So yeah, there's still lots of time to like and subscribe. So
there is not enough time to like and subscribe. Do it today. Do it today. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. So, well, with that being said, I think with this one we're just gonna wait on it as well and see how it goes. Right. If it crosses that $1.46 level and closes above it, then I think we have some action. Until then, I think we're still just going to be in this channel here.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Well, okay, Kenny, any final thoughts before we close this one out?
Well, to this one, just really quick days. There's a lot of news. There's a lot of actions going on in terms of crypto, NFTs, DeFi space right now. There's stuff going on in Congress. Folks trying to shut it down. Folks trying to, adopt it. I just say you probably want to be on the right side of history. We're not financial advisors, but we believe in this technology. It's going to make an impact.
Absolutely.
And yeah, you probably want to check it out. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to us.
Definitely. Well, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, remember we're giving away $500 worth of Cardano.
$500.
2 winners, $250 each. Once we get to 5,000 subscribers, all you have to do to be entered is to subscribe, like, and share our videos as well. And with that being said, Che Von Brazen out.
00 out.